What's going on? Is that a good sound with the music in the background of my voice? Am I good? Or y'all want a little louder? Y'all want it a little louder? Or am I fighting the sound in the background? Good? Clean right now? Alright, checking, checking, checking. Alright, just making sure, man. I just wanted to relax tonight. I finished watching the back end of SmackDown right now, so I wanted to obviously come on here and hang out with you guys. We are chilling. What up, what up, what up? We got 11 likes, man. Finally. I was hoping that we were going to get the likes. I was a little worried for a second, bro. When am I going to watch the DVD? I'm going to do a watch party probably on Monday. On Monday afternoon, we'll probably do a watch party. You can hear Michael Cole in the background? Yeah, because I'm at the very end of SmackDown right now. I'm at the very end. That was the last part that I needed to watch. And the Bloodline just got rocked by LA Knight and Randy Orton. What a really cool way to end the show. Super cool moment. So we got lots to go over, man. We got some notes here to go over. We're going to be breaking down the CM Punk promo tonight. All right. We're going to be going over the CM Punk promo while we're relaxed here. We're going to go over, some of the matches. The wrestling tonight was pretty good. It was all right because they had the tournament, which I'm really happy about. I'm really excited about the tournament. I thought that the U.S. tournament is something that we really, really needed to see, considering that the U.S. title has been put in the back burner, hasn't really been utilized too well. You saw Godzilla, that's what's up. That's what's up. I'm glad you watched Godzilla, VJ. We're going to watch it this coming week. Punk was interesting tonight. As much as I hate him, Punk was phenomenal. CM Punk just punked everyone. Erica loved the CM Punk promo. And you got... Let me lower this a little bit. I'm going to do the promo breakdown like I did last time. I really, really thoroughly enjoyed doing it how we did it last time, where I watched the promo in real time again and I go over some of the lines that he dropped. Because obviously watching it, being excited in the moment is different than, listening word for word. But truth of the matter is, you don't need to love CM Punk to see the talent that he is, to see the value that he has, and to realize that this guy, he's just really damn good on the mic. So CM Punk is obviously the hottest topic. He's obviously the focal point. But we ended up doing a good job with the rest of the show too, It wasn't just CM Punk tonight. He's never left Warner Bros. Discovery. That's why TNT Sports loves CM Punk. Well, they just love CM Punk in general. WWE is loving this run that he's about to go on. Apparently AJ Styles was coming back tonight, according all over the place. Ace, man, you guys gotta stop it. Ace has zero credibility. Ace is like the number one buffoon of our community, and we're going to continue to act like what he says means absolutely nothing. Super clever for sure. Yep, CM Punk went off. So I like that Bobby Lashley is advancing in the tournament, but I felt so bad. I felt so bad for Karrion Kross. They were talking over Karrion Kross's intro. The announce team just did not care that he was there. They were there to freaking, talk about tribute to the troops, and they had that special commentary guest, and it really flew over everyone's head, I think. the significance of Karrion Kross, because he just was, he was just the average generic bad guy for the match overall. Am I ready for Eagles versus Cowboys? No. What up, Omar? Kross deserved better. Erica and I were watching Smack. No, you're right. He didn't get smacked. He didn't get smacked up by Bobby Lashley in a bad way where he got squashed. They showed his full entrance, but Erica and I were talking. I was like, man, this guy has it all. 6'4", the looks. His wife is his partner there, his manager. He has the cool intro. He has the promo skills. I don't know. It's just not really working right now. So hopefully we'll see how they evolve him now this time around. My thoughts on the promo. We'll get into the CM Punk promo here in just a second. We also did watch the Santos Escobar versus Dragon Lee. Obviously, Dragon Lee has a match tomorrow at deadline, so there's no real reason for him to advance in this tournament just yet. I think his time will come eventually. He's undeniably good, and Santos is getting a good showcase here. It's gonna be a good game. Hey man, the Dolphins playing is a good game for me. That's my team. Kross in NXT was something different. Yeah, Kross in NXT was phenomenal. It's unfortunate WWE treats Kross like crap. I wouldn't say that they treat him like crap. I think they've given him small opportunities, and it really hasn't mounted to anything. The crowd hasn't really been into it. I might be going to a WWE event next month in Montgomery. It's the closest to my area. I hope you get to go, Justin, so you get some CM Punk merch. I know that when we go to our next show, I already have Cody Rhodes merch with his hat. I already got Bloodline merch. I got Roman Reigns merch. We got the Seth Rollins autograph. We got the Matt Riddle autograph, Drew McIntyre autograph, Cody Rhodes autograph, John Cena autograph. I would love to get the CM Punk autograph, and I really want to get some CM Punk merch. Hopefully, I could get his shirt, which I'm really liking the logo with the flag and the arm in the middle and all that. Do you think CM Punk looks more in shape than in AEW? I think he looks about the same. Hell Froze Over. Yeah, that shirt was cool. I probably will get the other shirt better, but the Hell Froze Over shirt is pretty cool. Maybe we get both since Erica might get it. Because she's a little CM Punk hype beast right now. So yeah, we had Bobby Lashley, decent match with Karrion Kross. At least he didn't get squashed. I agree with Carter on that. And then Santos Escobar, decent showcase. They had a couple backstage segments with CM Punk. I really liked that they showed him, interacting with Kevin Owens. They showed him interacting with Randy Orton. They showed him interacting with the GM. They had him all over the place, and that's what you do when you have a star like CM Punk. And on top of that, they gave him a good promo. So he's taking up a lot of TV time with good reason. He's what everybody wants to see, and the crowd was loving it. The crowd tonight, a tribute to the troops, was awesome. Salute to the troops. WWE did a great job honoring them, giving them their showtime as well, showcasing the marching that they did in the stage. I thought that was pretty cool. So overall, a solid SmackDown from beginning to end, really entertaining. The women's stuff, Bayley keeps getting pushed out of Damage Control. She helped Asuka secure the win there. But I really see Sasha Banks in the future returning. And maybe teaming up with Bayley to take out Damage Control. Maybe it becomes a situation like with Edge. Remember Edge? He created the Judgment Day, and then he took out the Judgment Day. Or he at least tried to, little by little. I'm surprised I caught this stream. I was dreaming about my faction. Oh my God, you loving my faction that much? It's a shame that Charlotte got injured, man, because she seems to be in a good place right now. I like the jab he took at Seth Rollins. Oh yeah, we'll get into the whole promo. Oh, to go back to Kross, WWE does treat him like crap. You even mentioned how the announcers talked all through his open. Yeah, he was coming out and the announcers were just walking all over like there was no significance in his entrance at all. He was just there in the background, and they're like, oh yeah, tomorrow we got college football. Oh yeah, Bobby Lashley, former military. Oh yeah, what's the significance? Like, that's probably the one thing that I don't know what happened with Charlotte. I didn't really realize it. till these guys mentioned that I might have taken a little piss break at the wrong time and she got injured. So I do know that Bailey helped Asuka, and they were playing into that story. It was a special announcer or something. Yeah. They were promoting college football game day or whatnot. They were promoting college football. Well, yeah, the NFL, Army versus Navy. Well, that's college football. Yeah, that's college football tomorrow. But they were talking about, NFL, all that stuff too. I hope Charlotte gets well soon. What is that happen? They're probably going to talk about their lunch during Cross's next entrance. I know. They really are. I'm not going to beat around the bush because I'm going to be honest, man. We're probably going to be talking about CM Punk for like the next, 30, 40 minutes. Probably most of the stream is going to be about CM Punk, and that's amazing. I told you guys in my last stream, I told you guys in my latest, videos and stuff, I am super, super happy CM Punk is back in WWE. I'm excited to see what the hell he's going to do, the feuds that he's possibly going to do. I'm marking out, you could call it whatever you want, meat riding, marking out, fanboying, drooling all over. I don't care. I really don't care, honestly. I saw some guy say, oh, look at this dude. I was playing, I think it was a WWE, or I was talking about AEW. I don't remember what video it was. I had some dude comment, oh, look at this grown man acting like a 12-year-old. I don't care. Say whatever the hell you want. I am enjoying it. I will continue to enjoy it. And, as long as he keeps producing the type of shit that he's been producing, like he had a 5-minute promo and gave us so much in just that time, that I knew that if they gave him a little extra time, he was going to be even better. And tonight on SmackDown, he proved my point. They did bring up JBL with the U.S. Championship too. I'm hoping Punk can redeem himself. I think he is. That's an ace in a nutshell with the AEW meat riding for sure. So CM Punk, guys. CM Punk is back in WWE. CM Punk, I never thought we'd see this guy back, honestly. I really didn't. But to see him come back the way he has, short promo on Raw, delivered a great one in my opinion. SmackDown, freaking, let me see, it was about, I have it pulled up right here. It was about 10 minutes long, and the crowd was roaring. They were going crazy. Look at him right here with the mic drop, as they called it. It was a mic drop moment indeed. He announced his intentions on why he's back, why he belongs, who he's targeting. There was a lot of energy. There was a lot to take away from that moment on Friday Night SmackDown. And the crowd was really eating it up. So I have it pulled up here on my end. We're going to break it down. We're going to be here for a little bit. And I'm going to pause at certain points in the promo where we kind of try to go beyond the words that he said. So let me press play here. So he opens up his promo talking about how he's at the top of the hour and that was good news because they weren't going to run out of time. Immediately addressed what we read online in the dirt sheets and the rumors, and that Randy Orton and Dominic Mysterio on Monday Night Raw took too much time from his promo and he wasn't able to, go in the way he wanted to. So I love that ferociousness, immediately charismatic, immediately into the moment, and playing into the crowd as well. I'm not going to get my time cut. You want to chant? Come on. Everyone started chanting. Everyone started, wilding out. And I just love that he's embracing that in a way where, you could call him a hypocrite because when he was a heel, he always made fun of John Cena and other guys that did that, right? And he's never really gone so much of the, except for what he did in AEW, right? Where in AEW, he truly admired the crowd and the reception. And, you know, this is a much older CM Punk. So that's Phil Brooks talking there, just kind of cherishing the moment, which is what The Rock does when he starts his promos. It's something that these older guys, you know, kind of do to kick things off. So as long as it's not as long as the entire promo's not about that or like that, I'm okay with it. I complained about it in AEW. I haven't really complained about it just yet in WWE because he's got into business, you know, soon after. So the crowd going crazy, CM Punk, CM Punk. He's just soaking it in, smiling. And then he talks about how, you know, they're trying to sign him to Raw, they're trying to sign him to SmackDown. And the crowd is all into it, chanting, "We want him on SmackDown." Where are you going to sign? So he's talking about everyone pretty much questioning where the hell he's going and that he's going to leave it up to the fans, whatever they voice. We all know that CM Punk is going to end up on Raw. We all know that the headlines, right? The headlines and the matches that people want to see, Seth Rollins versus CM Punk is at the top of that list. He needs to be on Monday Night Raw, and he's going to be at Monday Night Raw this coming week to announce where he's signing. So immediately addresses that. Love that. And then, hold on, let me rewind here a little bit. Yeah, that's just him cheesing the WWE cheese, smiling, saying about being a Raw superstar. But yeah, exactly, Stunner. Raw's the place for him. And then he says, "I can't hear you." Crowd is roaring. And then this is where things got real interesting. He started talking about the Royal Rumble. He said, "Or do you guys want to see me at the Royal Rumble throw over 29 other superstars?" Kind of planting the seed. And, you know, we saw the promo. We know he's going to circle back to that. But I love that he planted the seed pretty much in the beginning. It reminded me of, like, have you guys ever seen stand-up comedy where comedians usually tell a story? It's a joke. It's a punchline that's being set up. They do it early on in their skit or in their bit, should I say. And then they kind of circle back to do a full circle moment. That's kind of what CM Punk did here with the Royal Rumble mention early into the promo. I'm looking at it here. It was at the 3-minute marker out of 11 minutes where he mentions the Royal Rumble. So he's talking about, I'll throw them over the top rope, looking vicious, saying that he's going to climb up the turnbuckle, point at the WrestleMania sign. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what you want to hear from him, because let's face it, in the last 2 weeks, what have we been talking about? CM Punk is back. CM Punk needs to win the Rumble. CM Punk needs a reason to go after Seth Rollins' title. CM Punk needs to main event WrestleMania. This is his chance at redemption. Dude, like, they are literally going head on into everything we want to see and we want to hear. They're giving us what we want. So again, crowd acknowledgement, crowd loving it, and he's just pacing himself. He's not, stumbling on his words. He's not going crazy. He's living in the moment. So then he's talking about Cody Rhodes. He kind of does a little mention, a little honorable mention, because Cody Rhodes is also trying to finish his story. Keep in mind that Cody Rhodes is also on the road to redemption, and he's feuding, in the background with Roman Reigns. So then he talks about, what do you guys want to talk about? Obviously with the reference there. Skipping ahead. And then another amazing part, guys. I'm cheesing over this. I'm pacing myself because I'm trying to get all the moments in this promo. And then he goes into the fact that people are saying that they don't like this happy-go-lucky CM Punk. They don't like this cheesy CM Punk, the one that panders to the fans. Remember when MJF you know, cut that promo in AEW. If you guys watched AEW, or if you remember that promo, it was phenomenal. But if you haven't seen that promo, look it up. MJF CM Punk promo, and MJF like literally wrote the script for CM Punk. Insert name of the city, insert name of the wrestler, insert name of this, that, or the other to get the cheap pop. That's what he was doing, and he's playing into it, right? He's playing into it. He's aware, and he addresses the crowd here, saying, you know, people are talking, and I'm listening. I'm listening. Hey, I love you guys. I'm home. This dude is just genuinely happy to be back. He's happy to be able to do this. And when you have someone that's this motivated, right, and this willing to go into, you know, the character, and also within the character speak from the heart, and also, you know, dig deep into their soul, to have motivate at this day and age, with everything that CM Punk has accomplished everywhere in the indies and AEW and WWE, he doesn't need to wrestle anymore. He doesn't need to do this. So, you know, it's refreshing to see him out there and not sound bitter. So he said, let me turn this up to 11. Allow me to be the spicy CM Punk that you all know and love. That's when I knew shit was getting serious. And he does the little shoulder rub, you know what I'm saying? Like that he's kind of, you know, he's kind of shrugging it off. I like that. I like that self-awareness level, because he's just in this point in time, bro, you could just see his evolution. You could see that he's not being just another martyr, right? There's so many tough guy characters out there. There's so many pipe bomb droppers, or people that want to deliver those kind of pipe bomb promos. And he's just very aware of it all. He really is, and that's like the common theme with this segment that he had on SmackDown. So this part was very interesting. Allow me to get comfortable at home. This is me folding and putting up my feet, and my feet have a lot of mud all over it. Right there, he's referencing, you know, everything. And when I mean everything, I mean everything. Remember, he signed a non-disclosure agreement, so he can't mention AEW. He can't really go into detail. So he's doing these subtle drops, and he's mentioning his feet full of mud, everything that happened backstage, all the drama that surrounds him. He's aware. And he's there wiping his foot. Wiping his foot and just rolling with the punches. So then he goes, it's not about what you guys want me to talk about, it's who you want me to talk about, right? Tons of Easter eggs, Carter. Tons of Easter eggs. So then he's saying, you guys want me to talk about somebody that's not here? Obviously, people are going to start thinking AEW. So he's doing the double standard, right? There's a double meaning there. He's letting the crowd go into it. And then he proceeds to immediately focus on Roman Reigns. He's going for the throat, not holding back. And it's funny because when he said talking about somebody who's not here, people realized and they started chanting. Someone who's never here. And you know what's funny? That next week Roman Reigns is returning. What do you think? That Roman Reigns is not going to say something? You don't think that Roman's going to mention this? I'm telling you, things. CM Punk returning to WWE is lighting a fire under everyone. And Zack Ryder, formerly known as Zack Ryder, Matt Cardona posted it on Twitter. If this return doesn't light a fire under you wherever you're at, I don't know what to tell you. So he just name drops Roman Reigns, and everyone loved it. I was like, oh shit. Tribal Chief, I acknowledge you. Congratulations on all your success. Don't forget who the OG Paul Heyman guy is. Boom. Don't forget that he was my wise man first. Dude, what do you think? That CM Punk, especially if Roman sticks around long enough, because I know there's rumors about him leaving for good after WrestleMania or shortly after WrestleMania. If Roman is around long enough, CM Punk and Roman are going to cross paths. That's another big time money match. So right then and there, another little seed planted. So right now, we got the Royal Rumble seed, the Cody Rhodes, and the Roman. That's what he's working on. And then he goes and starts giving credit to his family. He gives credit to his cousins, starts talking about Solo, starts talking about Jimmy, even mentions Jay, because Jay came out on the bump this past week and did an interview, and he gave props and, saluted CM Punk's return. He said, hey, I'll welcome him on Monday Night Raw. We could go at it on Monday Night Raw. I'm all open. Jay he seemed, at least favorable with CM Punk being back in the rotation. So people are fired up backstage. So he's like, Solo, big tough son of a gun. And he did this in AEW, right? He name drops wrestlers that he's familiar with and wrestlers that he's not familiar with that are going to turn into something at some point. These are the things that I have to wrestle with. So he's kind of just basically doing the nursery, kindergarten layout here, laying out the land, the foundation of like what's possible on SmackDown, what's possible on Raw, weighing out his options. So, hey man, I'm all for it. I'm cheeseballing the freaking promo here. I was grinning from ear to ear. So then, moving along after the bloodline stuff, which we talked about, he's talking about backup, right? He talks about the tag match happening in the main event, and he mentions Randy Orton. Everyone online saw that Randy Orton and him said was up to each other at Survivor Series. And then he also talks about LA Knight and talks about not knowing whether him and Randy can tag and trusting Randy. And how about dropping Kevin Owens? People started sharing videos online with Kevin Owens, talking shit to fans when they were wearing CM Punk shirts. Like, again, so much self-awareness here. So he's like, I'm positive, LA Knight would tag with me, which is cool because later that night they saw each other. Oh, he points at the crowd and he says, someone said Kevin Owens. That's how he brings up Kevin Owens. And then he says that him and Kevin Owens probably might not work out because they're too similar. And then that's where things start to heat up again. Hold on. That's where things... Oh, okay. Here we go. Here we go, guys. You ready? So we're too much alike, right? He's smiling. He's grooving. He's chilling. Here we go. Who would feel comfortable working with somebody who would just randomly punch people in the face? You know what he's talking about there? For those of you that aren't aware, he's talking about his former employer, AEW, and some of the drama that went on behind the scenes and things that are being said about him on social media. About him, backstage, fighting, throwing punches, all that shit. That's the reference. You guys wanted him to mention AEW? There you go. And then he's like, he's obviously being sarcastic. He's pulling his neck. He's doing all these faces. It's 2023, ladies and gentlemen. You just can't be doing stuff like that. That's insane. And he just laughs again and looks at the camera with like this evil smirk, like, and just does the little shrug. Dude, that to me was a mic drop moment. So allow me to just enjoy that. I wish I would have recorded my reaction, because you know, for those of you that were disappointed with his promo on Raw for not mentioning AEW, for not talking about his past, that is being 1000% clever and doing it in a way that he could really be let's be honest, we know what he's talking about, but he could literally be talking about anything and anyone. But the crowd there is kind of like, you could tell that some people in the crowd, they looked a little confused. They didn't really get the whole reference, right? But then people started chanting CM Punk and he started loving it, allowed them. Yeah, WWE totally approves this message. Of course, because they know, bro. They know. I told you guys when he got fired. I was at Payback when he got fired, and I remember that night. And I remember that night like it was yesterday. I said, if CM Punk wants to continue to wrestle, which I think he does and should, he will end up back in WWE. Why? Because WWE always does what's best for business, and WWE will mend and they'll figure out their differences. And if CM Punk cares to continue and wants to continue on the biggest platform, it's WWE. This is a match made in heaven. And here we are on December 8th, right, when SmackDown took place, witnessing CM Punk cut an amazing promo. Talking about a whole lot of nothing. Talked about the Royal Rumble, about a bunch of wrestlers that he may or may not wrestle. Talked about, you know, things that can lead to something. It was crazy. Exactly. Stunner remembers. Everybody's happy to see CM Punk, even JBL. So then everyone's welcoming me back with open arms, and this is all building towards the bigger picture here. He's getting ready to line it up. He's loading up the gun here. He's loading up. What's up, David? He's loading up the gun, and he's doing faces. He's just, you know, he's being witty. He's being smart. He's taking his time. And here we go. Except for one guy who's been very vocal, might I add. One guy. And then he says, there's always that one bad apple that spoils the bunch. Another major drop. And I get it. You guys could be like, hey, Lex, man, you're gassing it up. The promo's not all that great. He could have said this. He could have said that. I don't care. I'm going to continue to enjoy this. And you could say PG Punk all you want to try to be a smart mark. You could say that I'm a fanboy and that I'm marking out. But PG Punk is the prime version of CM Punk. Let's just get that out the way. So I'm not going to put any stock in anything he has to say in his whiny voice. We all talk about Seth Rollins' voice. Everyone. It's something that's a known thing. And boom, he takes a shot. He's not even the man in his own household. Exactly, Stunner. Challenged his manhood after CM Punk said that he wasn't going to talk about him. Mind you, Seth Rollins on Monday Night Raw said, I'm not going to talk about that hypocrite. I'm going to talk about this, that, or the other. CM Punk on SmackDown says, I'm not going to talk about that, man. You know, he's you know, his little whiny voice, not even the man of his house. They're not wanting to acknowledge each other. This is like the perfect storm brewing here. And he just keeps doing this with his shoulders. And everyone started singing Seth Rollins' theme song. And he even did the little wavy hands. All he's got is that song, Keep It Up. Boom, another shot at Seth Rollins. And he's just gripping his hand, looking back at the crowd. There you have it. Swinging the fingers around. Dude, this is historic. CM Punk is not supposed to be here. You guys are having fun, and I'm so glad to be back home to be back on this journey with y'all, man, and I'm happy he's back. I really am. We're gonna find out exactly where I shine on Monday night. So Monday Night Raw, man, he's making it must-see TV once again. And I love how he mentions that he's going to be talking to Nick Aldis, that he has a couple meetings with him, that he has a meeting with Shawn Michaels over the weekend, and that he's going to be meeting with Adam Pearce, and that he's listening to everyone's, idea. I'm here to listen to Nick Aldis. The Heartbreak Kid does the little Heartbreak Kid voice. You know, the fact that why even drop that? It's so dope that he mentioned NXT. You know, that he's going to talk about NXT. I hope he actually appears at Deadline. Can you imagine? I told Eric, I think that there's a chance that CM Punk may appear at Deadline as a surprise. Maybe like a little backstage segment. I promise you I will make my decision then, talking about Monday. And then, hey man, pulling them skeletons out. Talking about the same town he walked out in. Not afraid to face it. All the men that I mentioned have one glaring big thing in common. And that's that CM Punk is back. I am the monkey wrench in their future plans. That's a reference, guys. And their future goals. Loved it, bro. Oh my God. Everybody wanted to talk about finishing their story. I'm back to finish what I started. Getting goosebumps again. On Monday night, I put pen to paper and begin my journey to finishing my story. And that means one thing. Goosebumps again, bro. Main eventing WrestleMania. Mic drop. Oh my God, guys. I know that we took about 25 minutes to go through the promo there, slowly but surely, and I repeated a lot of the things that he said, but so many references here, so much to take away from that, and it was like beating that into the ground. The level of awareness, the level of pride, of characterization. It wasn't just, hey, I'm happy to be back, thank you. It was, everything was with cause, everything was with reasoning. Beautiful, beautiful to see. 10 out of 10. The biggest thing about the Attitude Era, right? The biggest thing about CM Punk's run in WWE, when he beat John Cena, when he took the title home, left through the crowd, was what? What do those moments have in common? What do they have in common? It blurred the lines with reality. We were watching fiction television, right? Storytelling. But the lines were blurred with a sense of realism, with a sense of, real consequences. And that is something that sells itself and goes far beyond any character that can be written on a piece of paper for someone to speak into a microphone. That's what CM Punk brings to the table. It's a certified level of legit, consequences, rebellion, and fighting back against the system, which is something that was missing in AEW. He had good moments in AEW, and we're going to continue to decipher these messages he's sending. We're going to continue to break these historic moments as they happen. But to get to these moments now and to really digest what he's putting out there into the universe through his promos, we need to understand the history behind it. Make no mistake about it. Just like Cody Rhodes, who was in AEW, right? Who had a big role in AEW, who had outstanding matches in AEW, great characterization in AEW. The one thing that Cody Rhodes and CM Punk have in common, outside of them being in AEW, is that they are bigger stars now in WWE than they were in AEW. And that says a lot, because when CM Punk went to AEW, it broke the internet for AEW. But when CM Punk went to WWE a couple weeks ago, that shattered the wrestling world. And this promo right here, so many Easter eggs. You give this man a microphone with a sense of direction and an idea in place of where to go. He's going to take you places in terms of entertainment and in terms of just pure content. Beautiful. And you're right, Carter. The multiverse of booking between SmackDown, NXT, and Raw. Worlds colliding and interacting and evolving. That's why I love what he put together in this 11-minute promo. Or 10-minute, because 1 minute was him coming out. Understanding where he came from, what he did, what has happened, is how you can truly appreciate where he's at. Andrade's another one's done a good one to bring up here. So ending this breakdown at this 30-minute marker, I am here to tell you once again, CM Punk is on a run of a lifetime. Strap up, all right? Be patient, because Triple H loves long-term booking, long-term stories. But you will be rewarded. Let's all hope that CM Punk stays in good health. Let's all hope that CM Punk stays in good terms, right? Because this is the final countdown. This is the grand finale that we wanted to see him have in AEW. And I cannot wait to see what he's going to say on Monday Night Raw. I'm ecstatic. Head over heels. Bravo, WWE, for giving this man the opportunity to return and to go off on SmackDown. I loved it, guys. I really, really did love it. Malachi Black, stunner. Malachi Black, bro. Malachi Black. Yes. For sure, Malachi Black needs to return home. These are guys that will benefit. We are in for a treat. Bro. Beautiful time in the space of wrestling to be a fan right now. What a freaking outstanding promo. And what a great build-up. It looks like Charlotte injured her leg when Bayley pulled her when she had the figure 8 locked in. Ah, man, she probably pulled something. So, another thing that I want to get into here from that promo, that same promo. CM Punk went off on several levels here, right? CM Punk really delivered a passionate promo tonight on SmackDown. But let's focus on one of the many people he mentioned. We know that he's headed towards a collision course, if you will, with Seth freaking Rollins. But there's another guy that's going to be looming that it's just a match made in heaven. Roman Reigns. Roman Reigns was name dropped. Roman Reigns is appearing next week. CM Punk acknowledged the tribal chief, but CM Punk is here to set the bar once again. So what we've been reading online is kind of spilling over to our television show. And the way they're tackling this, right? Allowing him to freely speak about the top of the mountain here with Roman. You know, he also mentions Randy. He also mentions Kevin Owens. He mentions Seth Rollins, Jay, and Jimmy, the Bloodline and stuff. He's mentioning only the tippity top of the mountain spear, right? The tip. It's going to be interesting to see how the hell Cody Rhodes and Roman Reigns ends up facing each other. Because I think that CM Punk versus Roman Reigns, like The Rock versus Roman Reigns, is a match that we would all love to see. When will it happen? SummerSlam could be a perfect landing spot for that. I don't know. Maybe next year's, you know, not 2024, but 2025's WrestleMania, since Roman is probably going to, you know, hopefully be around long enough to still do that. Hopefully he doesn't ride into Hollywood. But either way, I mean, CM Punk means business. And he's back to prove once again why he is who he is. This guy is dangerous. He is dangerous right now. You know, Carter, that's a good idea. AJ Styles versus CM Punk is another good match that should be in the books. But the reason I'm focusing on Roman here is because of the Easter eggs. The Easter eggs and how everything seems very, very calculated. Who do you guys think would win in a match? Roman Reigns or CM Punk? Honestly, we could easily get like 3 or 4 matches out of that feud right there. That feud right there could be another Brock Lesnar type level, you know, feud, especially with Paul Heyman being involved. We could see Roman win one, CM Punk win the other. The other one ends in a, you know, something almost like a tiebreaker where fans are pissed off, or one of the first matches ends in a tiebreaker. I mean, in a draw, should I say. I'd make it a trilogy too, Stunna. That's a draw right there. That's a draw. Yeah, CM Punk should feud with Reigns when Reigns loses the title. Some after. Yeah, I think within the next year or so. Right now it should be Seth Rollins. And CM Punk is looking like a heavy favorite for the Royal Rumble. So I wouldn't have CM Punk choose Roman Reigns after winning the Royal Rumble. I would have him go after Seth Rollins and then Roman Reigns at some point in time later on. That's what I'm thinking. Who do you guys think CM Punk should go after? This guy is dangerous with a chip on his shoulder. Look into my eyes, what do you see? Is the golden man? It doesn't need to be for the title. Nope, it really doesn't. This is how you build stories, man. How about this? Let's circle back to that beautiful promo again. Let's circle back to that beautiful promo. How about this, guys? CM Punk talking about the Royal Rumble. Oh, man. CM Punk talking about the Royal Rumble. How amazing that in 2024, bro, we are going to see CM Punk at the freaking Royal Rumble. And I absolutely went nuts. I can't stress enough. I went nuts when he said, people are talking about finishing their story. I'm here to finish mine. I'm here to main event WrestleMania. The fan in me from long ago. The fan in me from, yeah, Stunna, for sure. The fan in me from long ago, man. From way back when. And dropped the mic. Stunna, you remember we was CM Punk fans, wait, man, we've known each other for a long time, and we've known how long we've been a fan of this guy. We've been a fan, and for those of you that don't know who I'm talking about, I'm talking to Pierre Tell in the chat. Them Kofi Kingston days, tag team champion days, ECW champion days. Like, we've been a fan of this guy for a hot minute. And when WWE did him wrong, when he wasn't main eventing and it was John Cena, and we were bitter at John Cena and WWE and CM Punk getting tossed into the middle of the card and all that while being champion, while being the longest reigning champion in the modern era at that point in time. It was crazy. To see CM Punk get to come back bigger than ever. The most social moment in wrestling history. And to say the things that he said. And to go right at, to just go straight to the, top of the list right there and mention that he wants to win the Rumble. That he intends to win the Rumble, and that he is going for that main event spot. We're spoiled, man. We're spoiled. We are spoiled. I don't think Cody Rhodes is getting his opportunity stolen, because I think the big match here is Cody versus Roman, all right? And CM Punk versus Seth. Those two are gigantic WrestleMania historic level matches. The matchmaking is easy to see here. What's up, Anthony? Thanks to that 2-night extravaganza, right, that he made fun of MJF for. Thanks to the 2-night extravaganza, we have the opportunity to close out the show with CM Punk. There's still a way. Yeah, Cody could get to Roman without the Rumble. Come on. Cody could definitely get to. Cody never got his rematch, first and foremost. And I know he wasn't champion to get the rematch, but he got screwed, right? The feud just kind of died off. They could think of something. No, I don't think Cody winning the Rumble again would be stupid, but saying that Cody needs to win the Rumble to face Roman is. What up, Tristan? CM Punk just delivering the gift that keeps on giving. The promos that are worth talking about, that are worth analyzing and breaking down like we're doing here. I'm like a kid at a candy store. CM Punk, welcome back home. I hope you win the Royal Rumble. Bobby Lashley was right. I agree with Bobby Lashley. Bobby Lashley said that he wants to see CM Punk, win, the locker room back. Like, he wants to see him, earn his way back to the top. And I think he's going to do that. like I've said many times in this stream, this is a guy with a chip on his shoulder who's happy and embracing the fact that he's back. Would you like to see CM Punk win the Royal Rumble? Let me know in the comments section. Cody got Jay traded. He can trade himself for sure. But how does CM Punk get the title? Yeah, the match with Seth is through the Rumble. What up, Lawrence? What up, Bref? I feel like it should be a chamber where Cody wins the opportunity to face Roman. They could do that too, Carter. That would be fantastic as well. Hey, Lex, do you think 2K24 is already the GOAT with CM Punk and Jade Cargill and Dragon Lee? Hey, man, 2K24. 2K24. I can't wait. While we still have a few months left with 2K23 and I'm going to be enjoying my created, CM Punk, I can't wait to 2K24. And I hope 2K doesn't take like 6-7 months to put him in the game. I know that they like to perfect things and they like to make sure that everything is right. I get all that, but come on, man, put like the Avengers on this. We need CM Punk in the game within like the first 2 months of launch. Like, I don't want to wait, like I said, 4 months or whatever it is, 5 months for CM Punk. And for those of you that are thinking that CM Punk has no chance to make the cut, remember when Bray Wyatt came back at Extreme Rules, they were still able to scan him and put him in the game in time for the DLC. So I think CM Punk, at the very least, will be a headliner for the DLC expansion. And I just hope that we can get him a lot sooner than we expect for it to realistically be if you look at their track record. We did see Ronda Rousey return at the Royal Rumble that one time, and they added her into the game. So, maybe with a little update, I hope that, wanting to entice the fans with a pre-order bonus, maybe. I mean, CM Punk has all his moves in the game already, right? They don't really have to add a whole lot of animations for him. They just need to really scan him thoroughly and, put his likeness in the game. And I don't even care if they use what they have right now in stock for his animations and then later on update it and add better likeness to his moves in a pack update or whatever. I won't complain. I want CM Punk ASAP. But to answer your question, because a lot of people have been messaging me, a lot of people have been talking about 2K24, speculating, and to put my 2 cents into the conversation, I truly do believe that CM Punk will and should be in the game. Now, I hope I don't eat my words. I hope that at the end of the day, I'm not totally wrong, right? I hope that maybe I'm wrong in terms of the time frame, but I do think that we'll get CM Punk in 2K24. So last year, Cody Rhodes was the hot commodity that we wanted, the one that we wanted to see, for sure. This year, it's going to be CM Punk himself. Outside of CM Punk, who would you like to see get added? In my opinion, they did such a fantastic job with adding so many NXT superstars. I feel like they have just about everybody. I would want them to focus more on bringing back legends like the Dudley Boys, Ken Shamrock, and those type of, superstars versus just adding everyone from NXT. CM Punk, 2K24, can't wait. Let's hope that they do a mic drop moment in January and announce that he's the pre-order bonus. And they could even say, do I have your attention now? I would love to see more animations for his move. Copying and pasting is lazy. I don't think it's lazy. D'Lo Brown be cool. D'Lo Brown will be cool. Yo, Lex, do you think it's possible we get the Fight Pit match? Probably not. I didn't see the update to Faction. No, I haven't seen it. Lazy would be if they don't add CM Punk. If they work endlessly, like I said, they already have a lot of his animations in the game. They could focus on adding more at a later date. They don't have to really go in and if that's their excuse, that is. If that's their excuse. They did RVD's moveset dirty and they never updated it. I still have Razor Ramon's toothpick from WrestleMania. Yeah, right. 2K24 could get nasty with the Nasty Boys. Oh yeah. AJ Lee, they did RVD, man, dirty. I don't know. I liked RVD in the game. CM Punk, CM Punk. We're all gonna be chanting CM Punk. Headbangers be cool. Oh yeah. Okay, so both Randy and CM Punk going after the bloodline. Nah. They're both not going after the bloodline. They give people moves they never did before. Well, because they added the option to be able to do more moves, bro. Randy said last week he's going after the bloodline. Yeah, but not CM Punk. CM Punk is going to Raw, my boy. Let me see, what's the time looking like? Oh, we did our 1 hour already? Oh, shit. So, yeah, we did the SmackDown review. So, I want to see what the final score for Friday Night SmackDown. For those of you that watch SmackDown tonight, what would you give SmackDown from a 1 through 10? Would love Billy Graham? Really? You know, WWE personally requested The Fiend in 2019 when he made his debut at SummerSlam. Then he was the pre-order for 2K20. Hopefully. Stunner gave it an 8.5. Okay, 8.5 for SmackDown. 8 out of 10 Himothy. Okay, those are some good ratings. What else? What else we got? So the way YouTube put the title is kind of misleading. They make it seem like CM Punk and Randy are trying to take the belt off Roman. Well, because he mentioned everybody. That's not, I mean, people are probably misleading. How about this? He walked right by the bloodline. He walked right by the bloodline locker room. He looked at the bloodline while he was looking at his clock. The bloodline, he was in a knocker. He just walked by. When he was looking for the locker room for Nick Aldis. I'm just looking at it again. He said, "Thanks for the help." Let me look at the I took a screenshot at some of my favorite moments here. How about this moment right here, guys? Who would have thought Cody Rhodes and CM Punk shaking hands on SmackDown in WWE TV. Randy Orton, LA Knight, and CM Punk sharing the screen backstage in WWE TV. That's insane. Who you think Grayson Waller is facing? Honestly, I'm not even sure what they could do with Grayson Waller at the moment. I think they're doing pretty good with him and Austin Theory. Even though he called out everyone, it said called our Roman Reigns. Oh, I got you. Yeah, he did call him out. The best for business era. Yep, that's the era we're in. Still waiting for the Rhea Ripley whispering and Dominic Mysterio ear entrance. That would be cool. I cried when I saw them shake hands. Yeah, okay, ref. Ref is always on some clown shit. Yeah, for SmackDown, I'm going to go ahead and give it like an 8.52, man. I mean, comparing it to what SmackDown is on a weekly basis without having Roman Reigns there, it was great. It was a great show. I thought it was a great show, honestly. Tribute to the troops. They did a good job honoring the troops. They honored them really well. Yeah, I thought SmackDown was a well worth show, and I really like that they learned their lesson. They gave CM Punk the middle of the show to kind of take his time with the promo, so they could work their way around it. I agree, Stunna. The best tribute to the troops. They respected the troops. They honored the troops. They showed some of the legendary moments with the troops and the wrestlers involved. I mean, JBL was on commentary. It was pain. Yeah, exactly. Straight Edge. It was JBL's idea. So like they paid homage. They great tribute to the troops show. 8.5 I think is a valid score. Very strong outing. Everyone looked great, right? They had some good women stuff. It wasn't overly saturated. They had some backstage segments for them. They had the match. I know people are like, oh, we need more women's wrestling. You know, for SmackDown, I don't, with a 2-hour show being what it is, nah, I think they did good. Don't get mad at me for saying that, but I think they did good with the flow of the show. Lex, I have been wondering something. If Jade Cargill doesn't hurry up and make her WWE ring debut, how can they? Nah, that does. She'll get in the game. You're gonna watch NXT Deadline? I'll probably end up watching it after it happens. I won't watch it live on stream. Ziggler said he's taking about 6 months to a year off of pro wrestling. I know why. He's probably just burnt out. He's probably burnt out, you know. He hasn't, I mean, yeah, WWE forced him to take the breaks that he took, right? But you know, I get it. I get it. Oh shit. Sorry about that. I put my mic in. I have it here under my tag there. Hold on. There we go. I didn't feel like wearing the headphone, so. Carlito's gonna be coming back soon. Right? I want Carlito to go to NXT. Carlito's gonna be coming back. Let's talk about that real quick, because we focused a lot on CM Punk. Let's focus on one of the smaller stories going on right now. How about Santos Escobar and the Rey Mysterio LWO stuff? What do you guys think about that? Sammy asked for time off. Glad he's not injured. That's dope. I am gonna watch WWE NXT Deadline after too, because I'm gonna watch Elf with my papa tomorrow night. That's awesome, Tristan. Enjoy your moment. It's been good. Happy Santos is heel. Stunna, me too, bro. And I like how they're letting him talk in English on the mic and not forcing him to just talk Spanish. He's not coming off as corny. I love how it feels almost like a soap opera, right? Like, oh, it was supposed to be me and you. It was supposed to be me and you. Like, it feels like a legit, like, betrayal. Like, he feels wronged. I really enjoy that. I think it's good, but they can do more with it to throw us off. I think you're right. But I mean, he injured Ray, he injured Carlito. I think they're doing this to kind of build up Carlito too in the same feud here, because Carlito has been kind of Carlito has been kind of just there. Oh, Dragon Lee. Yeah, Dragon Lee was outstanding. I have yet, guys. I have yet to see a bad match with Dragon Lee in it. And let me tell you, usually I don't really care to pay attention to some of those random matches that don't really mean a damn thing to a story. But oh, I see the Sports Illustrated uploaded Seth Rollins shoots on CM Punk's WWE return, personal issues. 15 hours ago. Dragon Lee versus Dom is going to be amazing tomorrow. I agree. That's probably what is Trick Williams doing tomorrow? Yo, Lex, speaking of movies, what is your favorite Christmas movie? I'll talk about it more on the Plus channel. But I love Home Alone, I love Elf, and I love Jingle All the Way and Santa Claus. Those are my top 4. If Andrade returns, going to be interesting. Yo, what happened with Andrade? I read something online with Andrade. Is he having issues at AEW? I saw like the headline, but I didn't click on it. Let me see my phone on Twitter. Fatal 4-Way, Roman, Cody Rhodes, CM Punk, LA Knight for the title. Book it. That'll be dope. Rollins in an interview pretty much said he wasn't the man. His contract is coming up. Whose contract is coming up? Andrade? Trick Williams, D-Jack, Tyler Bay, and Josh Briggs. Ooh. Becky clearly the man at home. Hold on. Let me see if I could find the stuff with Andrade. They saying he going to CML before returning to WWE. What's that? Peace out, Tristan. CM Punk and Seth are the same person? Kinda, yeah. Damn, I can't find the Andrade thing. We get Punk and AJ versus Seth and Becky. That'll be cool, bro. Oh, company in Mexico he worked for. Hold on, let me try to Google Andrade to see if the story comes up. Oh, it says Andrade might be gone from AEW relatively soon. I see what you're saying about CML. I want Andrade to come back to WWE so bad. Yeah, that's what it was. Oh, Stunna posted it here. Okay. In many ways, it feels as though Andrade is just finding his footing in AEW after signing in 2021. However, according to Dave Meltzer on the latest Observer, Andrade believes his AEW contract is expiring soon. Meltzer clarified that he is unsure whether time will be added to Andrade's contract based on injuries, but either way, the former WWE star reportedly hasn't yet decided what U.S. promotion he will sign with next. At any rate, Andrade has been claiming his contract expiring soon since April. Yep, he's going back to WWE. He's been dying to go back to WWE. He like wants an excuse to go back to WWE. Andrade and Del Rio's the same person? Andrade tweeted something. AEW fans think Beth is going to wrestle Wayne's mother. What up, Jason? Del Rio was my guy, too. He sold us out, Stunna. He's a piece of shit. He want to be with Charlotte? Yep. Andrade versus Santos Escobar is going to be another big-time match. Damn, there was something else I wanted to talk about, too. Andrade put almost with the clock. Ah. Okay. That's what it was. That's what it was, huh? Okay, yeah, so that's cool. All right, so Andrade, his contract is coming up. I hope he comes back. And January 1st, oh yeah. We're getting Andrade back. Sign me up. I'm down. Bring Andrade back. Andrade's coming back home. And we need Aleister Black, man. We need Aleister Black. We need Aleister Black, Stunna. He been waiting to get out like Moxley in WWE? Yeah. Moxley loves his AEW. He's one that's probably never coming back to WWE. And it's okay. He found his home with AEW. And Renee Paquette, too. It's okay. I want to see AEW succeed. As much as we talk about WWE and as much as we love WWE and as much as we enjoy WWE, I want to see AEW succeed. I want to see AEW, evolve and continue to produce these, shows because it's good for the business. Look at how great WWE has been thanks to AEW and look how great AEW has been thanks to WWE, like Edge going over there. Deonna Purrazzo, I don't know jack shit about the women's division over there. What up, Steven? How's it going? Steven came in right in the final moments. So for Monday Night Raw, I think that CM Punk is gonna ultimately, she's an Impact. Monday Night Raw, I think CM Punk is choosing Monday Night. I think he is gonna pick Raw. I think that CM Punk might show up at NXT Deadline tomorrow. I think there might be a chance that they'll do the Jade Cargill. Remember what they did with Jade Cargill, that they showed her at every show talking to the general managers? I know that CM Punk did say that he was going to talk to HBK over the weekend, but for whatever reason, I got a feeling that he name-dropped NXT, and with the pay-per-view being tomorrow, it'll be really cool to see him there. Keith Lee needs to return to WWE. Yeah, he does. Triple H used him really well in NXT. I feel like he's just not doing shit over there. Yeah, I see what Andrade tweeted. Almost time. Seen something about Grayson Waller fighting someone from NXT? Yeah, in the tournament. You're talking about the tournament. What if it's Braun Breaker? Axiom? Oh, Axiom. Bro, Axiom is another one that has really good matches. Axiom is another one that has had really good matches. Yo, Stunna, our Rockets beat the Nuggets today. My freaking Heat lost to the Cavs. So real quick before we sign out, that's it. This is the finale of the stream. I'm gonna leave it here. Today, now it's turning into December 9th, right? So December 9th, 2023. Who's winning the Royal Rumble in 2024? Type it in the chat. 2024 Rumble winner. I'm putting CM Punk. That's my pick. CM Punk and Bayley. Oh my God, Bayley would be awesome. Bayley would be awesome. Stunner put CM Punk. Straight Edge put CM Punk. Justin put CM Punk. Jason put CM Punk. Ooh. I would love to see CM Punk win. Jade Cargill for the women. That'll be a good pick too. CM Punk, Anthony. Logan Paul versus who for the United States Championship? LA Knight. Well, right now, Kevin Owens. That'll be a good feud. Kevin Owens and LA Knight. That's a good feud. No, Kevin Owens and LA Knight. I'm sorry, no. Logan Paul and Kevin Owens is a good feud too. I don't even know who's in the bracket. Can you imagine if it's LA Knight versus Kevin Owens at WrestleMania for the US title? Why do you think AJ Styles wasn't even on the show? Because I think he was injured, right? Hold on, I'm looking for the bracket. I think CM Punk winning the Rumble. Carter, good pick. Hold on, I'm looking to see what the bracket looks like right now. KO, Waller, Theory, Santos, Lashley, and the NXT Superstars left. Oh. Hold on, I'm scrolling down their feed. They didn't put that's odd that they didn't put the bracket here. They had no creative for him? Oh, shit. CM Punk will sign with Raw? I think CM Punk will sign with Raw. All right, so now that we said the winner of the Rumble, let's end the stream on that text. Where is CM Punk signing? SmackDown, NXT, or Raw? Type it in the chat. And on that note, man, thank you guys for tuning in. I had an epic stream breaking down Monday Night Raw. I had an epic stream breaking down the CM Punk promo, breaking down SmackDown, and talking wrestling as always. This was the Wrestling Hour. Tomorrow we're coming back to talk about NXT. All right, and we'll be getting back into some gameplay on Sunday night. Have a great Saturday. Have a great Friday night, wherever you're at, depending on the time of the hour. I know it's Friday, it's Saturday already for everyone, but either way, have a great rest of your night, morning, and have a great weekend if you guys don't tune back into the stream. Enjoy NXT Deadline. I'm going to try to enjoy it the best way I can, and we'll get back to talking wrestling tomorrow. Yeah, I mean tomorrow as in when I wake up, fool. I don't think of like today as like, I don't mess up my time, my internal clock like that. To me, it's still Friday night. All right? See y'all Saturday. So, let's go. Monday Night Raw. I see you, Jason, Justin, Stunna, Carter. Everyone said Raw. Okay. He's coming to Raw. Let's go. CM Punk, Seth Rollins, sign me up.
They wanna sing my name, but they holding back. They wanna say they hate, but they know it's cap. I ain't play no games, I just do that's fact, and I don't feel no shame. It's daily, pass me the jack, right as fuel, got me hazy. About to unpack all these things I've been chasing. I've got visions in my head, like memories after death. To be a legend instead of something you can forget. I'm living up every breath, I'd rather lead than be led. I'll fill the seats as I spread, with every word that I've said.